Students are born into a world they didn't create, and what we're trying to do is tell them about how that world was created. We want them to come away with the ability to think carefully and critically about their own society, so that when I teach history, I'm teaching about the uses of power, the existence of class and other differences, the character of culture. If they understand those ideas and concepts and factual data historically, they're going to be able to understand how their own society works. Ultimately, what I'm aiming to do is to create an informed, critically minded citizen. We broke it down into major eras. We felt that if we broke it up into those 6 or 7 constituent parts, that students would be able to see distinct historical eras, each characterized by a certain set of problems or issues, and that would reduce the 300 or 400 years of American history to a series of manageable bites. And we isolated 5 themes that ran through that period and were particularly important. Oftentimes the theme would extend across a number of parts. Other times it would be confined basically to one historical era. So by using the part structure, defining a problem chronologically, and using a theme structure was an attempt to make history accessible to students and to give them things they could take away from it. They're not going to remember all the facts of history. They might remember some themes and then a few facts that would be exemplars of that theme. Maps are important for students to understand history, and the maps depict changes in historical reality. These are not maps simply of geography, they're also maps of events. Our maps are geographic aids, and they're also part of the process of historical analysis. They contain material that help students understand that the past is different from the present. The importance of images is that they provide students with a concrete example of how the past differed from the present. There on the book page, or increasingly on the digital screen, students see that life was different. The image encapsulates historical reality and conveys it to the students in ways that would be difficult for an instructor to do. America's history attempts to deal with the history of the United States in an in-depth, serious manner. It provides complex yet accessible narrative that tells the story of American history in terms that the student can understand. It's important that they use their minds to understand the stories that we tell and understand the analysis that we present. But it is a serious attempt to come to grips with the reality of the nation's past.